Flow Show No Filter. Back for another episode. Just another Manic Monday. What's going on, y'all? But before I get into all that, let me cover my ass. No Diddy, this crazy show.
Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, baby. Giving you these thoughts, views, and opinions, making sure backsides covered. No Diddy. Shout out to the Wake and Bakers and the Coffee Crew. From YouTube to Spotify, I love all my subscribers. Can't forget about the trolls in the comments. Thank you for putting extra eyes on the content. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, where you at. We are here back for the Flow Show No Filter. What is going on with everybody? See, let's do a quick roll call. We got Grandma Kathy in here, Elise, Island Girl, what's up? Portia, I see you. C-Tuck, I see you. Vanetta. Got a lot to talk about today, man. The news is crazy. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. I enjoyed mine. Stuff is still crazy, but hey, look, it is what it is. What you gonna do? We got to deal with it. What have y'all seen in the news before we get into this Justin Bieber Usher breakdown? We finally know what's going on. We finally know what's going on. How was your weekend, C-Tuck?
Man, it was cool, man. Work for the most part. Work for the most part.
Work for the
Other
most
than
part.
that, it was
I seen they was talking about with the government shit that the post office need money or something. Is it, can you give us
man.
the background to that?
I've been here. That's just some little hearsay at that. Basically, the little hearsay, just like they've been saying, the post office gonna be privatized. They've been saying that shit for 100,000 years.
Yeah, I
I,
figured that.
when I believe it when I see it.
Yeah,
It
that
is
that's
one of
like
them type things.
that's like saying the water company going out of business or need money like that.
For sure.
We need the post office. Post office too big to fail, like type of thing. It's too important.
For
Like
sure.
so when I see stuff
They the
like
only
that, I always
they the
know
only delivery service that go door to door.
right. And everybody need their mail, and you can't just all of a sudden one day people can't get their mail or try to put it in the hands of a whole nother person. Like I know that. I just wanted to get your background. Like certain
Yeah.
things that are a staple of what we do. Like I said, that's like the water company. That's like any company that's like essential, pretty much. Anytime you hear something coming out about they ain't got no money or they ain't doing this or they ain't gonna be at a fund, you don't gotta worry. Like they not about to let anything happen with those certain entities.
Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to get your word, get you coming from, behind the curtain, like, man, that ain't nothing. But other than that, you been watching the tournament?
A little bit like on and off. Man, basically it was upset Sunday.
Okay.
Everybody,
Everybody
Florida got
bracket
kicked
looking
out.
shitty.
It ain't no perfect bracket no more. They
For real?
they said it ain't no perfect bracket no more.
Damn.
They said all of the brackets got busted yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, hey, now everybody just gotta watch for enjoyment.
yeah. No perfect brackets out there. Yeah. So we got a lot to talk about today. Before we get into the Justin and Usher thing, I got a couple announcements with the that's going on with the travel and all that. Let's see. First one,
Oh man,
United States. We got to talk about this because I was,
crazy. I already know what you about to say.
yeah, and I'm in travel mode at this point. So I'm paying attention because I had hella flights scheduled that I was about to, trying to go to LA and a couple other trips where I was planning on flying, even a Ghana trip that just came across my desk. But y'all, United States issues worldwide security alert for American travelers. Groups supportive of Iran may target locations associated with the United States. Um, Here it is, straight from the security alert. This is from the department. The Department of State advises Americans worldwide to exercise increased caution. And it says worldwide. The Department of State advises Americans worldwide, and especially in the Middle East, to exercise increased caution. Americans abroad should follow the guidance and security alerts issued by the nearest U.S. embassy or consulate. Periodic airspace closures may cause travel disruptions. U.S. diplomatic facilities, including outside the Middle East, have been targeted. Groups supportive of Iran may target other U.S. interests overseas or locations associated with the United States and or Americans throughout the world. Um, all this is happening amid the current partial government shutdown. TSA workers have been calling out sick at rapid rates and have not received paychecks in over 2 pay periods. Travelers have been experiencing hour-long delays in TSA at major airports. Trump announced he would be deploying ICE agents to help with crowd management and TSA assistance at major airports like Atlanta's Hartsfield Jackson International as early as Monday. This is terrible.
Man. And then it's like when you waiting in line, getting checked through or whatever, and then they must come around and be on some trash and be trying to detain you and shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy.
So we got to worry about some form of terrorist attack, threat type of thing. Then on top of that, the government shutdown or whatever is affecting the TSA. Workers are calling in sick, and some of them ain't been paid 2 pay periods now.
Like you ain't ready. So you expect them to come to work and they ain't got paid in 30 days?
Yeah,
Come on now. Like
they
don't
getting
nobody
bothered.
work for free, especially the shit they got to deal with.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody working for free.
and then they gotta work. They gotta they need money, so obviously they're gonna be looking for work and trying to do
Yep.
other work. At this point, I wouldn't even depend. I can't depend. Can you imagine working and not getting paid for 30 days? The whole point of working for somebody is, well, I would say the whole point, but a big point is having that security of getting paid.
Yep.
I've always worked for myself. So the sacrifice of working for yourself is you're not guaranteed a paycheck.
Right.
If it's like in the wild, if I don't kill anything, I don't eat. Whereas when you work for somebody, you're supposed to have the security of when that paycheck date come, you got money coming.
Yep.
Oh, you showed up and did your thing, and you did your part. Well, you telling me you could be working for the TSA, which should be, you really should be one of the last people to worry about getting your paycheck. You ain't working for some fly-by-night company. So you mean to tell me that, man, I don't even know how I would handle that, man. You working a regular, real job, and it's been 30 days and you ain't got paid. And you supposed to still continue to come to work, gas damn near $4 or more wherever you at. And we got and so now dangerous ass ICE is who Trump gonna deploy to help out with the TSA. I ain't flying, man. I ain't flying. I was flying. I gotta see what's going on with this shit before I fly. I just don't even like the anxiety of knowing something is raggedy and I'm in the middle of it. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
honestly though, motherfuckers should have been had that type of attitude anyway with all this shit going on.
Yeah. Well, we've been saying that. Remember, we been
Mm.
saying four wheels to the ground. As
Yeah,
far as four wheels can take you, that's pretty much.
like I mean, everybody, hey, I ain't about to let this stop, man. Listen, you better sit your ass down. That shit
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere. Let this shit get figured out.
Yeah. Cause it's too nice. It's the Iran attack angle that could spring up at any time, any moment. And then now you got the workers ain't being paid, and then not only do you not have enough workers, but then you got the disgruntled motherfuckers too, who the ones who even is working, um, the ones who are working ain't in the best mood. Like, and
And
really,
not only that, you got now they bringing in the ICE agents. Now you got some people that's not even properly trained to do that job,
yeah,
doing that job
doing that job. You
in the
just throwing
midst of
bodies
doing
in there.
whatever they trained to do. So they gonna be up there trying to snatch people out, check they damn paperwork and shit, and trying to detain them just like they doing on the motherfucking streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, this
Yeah,
about to be crazy.
yeah. That's a bad combination. Y'all out there, if you don't have to fly, don't fly. Just if you don't have to fly, just don't fly. That's all I can say. Like it's just too much going on. Too much, too much,
I
too
mean,
much, too many angles to worry about.
if you really gotta fly, if it's you that adamant about being in the air, you better commission a Blue Angel or something. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
a,
Right.
a little fighter jet,
Yeah.
something.
Speaking of flying, I want to do a side note. I saw somewhere Spirit will not be flying out of Cleveland as of some time in April. You saw that?
Yep.
I didn't get I forgot the exact date, but it's in April. So to all my Clevelanders out there, it's so abrupt. This came so abrupt. They said people who have booked, y'all need to call in for y'all refunds and shit. Cause I guess people have flights booked, beyond April.
Damn.
And so, if you live in the Cleveland area or you fly out of Cleveland using Spirit, if you haven't heard the news, Spirit has told Cleveland to kick rocks with no socks and flip flops. So no more flights. So check into that. Just since we talking about flights, just wanted to throw that out there because when I saw that, I had to make sure, that wasn't clickbait. And now you confirm it, huh? You saw it too.
Yeah. That shit. I seen another article. They're gonna replace it with Soul Plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The shit is getting wild, bro. I never thought, and so many people was flying Spirit, and they were doing so well out of Cleveland. I ain't see that coming.
I mean, shit. I wonder if it's actually Spirit moving them out or Hopkins moving them out.
Mm,
Cause I ain't even gonna
right.
hold you. Some of them Spirit flights, shit, you been damn near turned into a Spirit with all
Mm,
the turbulence and shit.
yeah. Yeah, they could. It could be. It could be Ohio. Um. Also, we got another flying situation. They talking about TSA lines are 3 to 6 hour waits at over 20 airports in the country, literally right now. So this is literally right now. This post is from 30 seconds ago. So this is literally right now, y'all.
Damn.
3 to 6 hour delays across 20 of the major airports.
Damn.
Look at that line. And they got the speed on. Speed playback. I ain't So I'm just trying to put the warning out there to y'all. Here's footage of the ICE agents arriving at Atlanta International Airport to assist with the 3 to 6 hour delay time. Now, like you said, C-Tuck made a good point. These motherfuckers don't even know nothing about air travel. Why is it these ICE agents is like they just all purpose everything? Like they just supposed to know about everything.
Right.
Now, you about to start hearing about watch how you start hearing about violent shit happening at the airport. Watch.
Yep. You
Watch.
gonna start? I told you gonna start seeing them videos. They people getting body slammed out of line, and it's gonna be like the frail people too. It ain't gonna be nobody that'll be able to buck back with them.
Right.
I pray it ain't no discharge or no weapon.
Oh man, yeah, me too. Damn, the air travel just excuse me. The air travel. Thank you. The air travel just got crazy. I mean, it's been crazy, but it took a turn for the worse. It took a turn for the worse. Man, so again, stay your asses on do road trips. Even if it's far, at this point, even if I was going cross country, I'm driving. Give me a
Yeah.
hotel a couple of days. Just make a vacation out of the road trip too. You know what I mean? Stop at a couple places, get a little hotel, chill, jump back on the road, shoot out. Just make a whole trip of it, man. I wouldn't want to be fooling with these airports right now. What about you, C-Tuck? This
Yeah.
is
No,
ridiculous.
I'm with you, and I'm a fly person too. I'm
Me
like,
too. I hate
yeah.
driving. I'd rather fly everywhere, especially if it's longer than 2 hours. Like drive.
Yeah, but no, you gotta be smart about it though.
Yeah, this is and I don't see it getting no better no time soon.
And then not only that shit, the plane tickets about to start going up with all this shit
Mm-hmm.
with the fuel going on.
Right, right. Fuel going up, plane tickets going up, and we approaching a busy travel time, spring break.
Yep.
So as I said, it ain't. And then he deploying ICE agent. This is about to be a recipe. You heard it here first on the Flow Show No Filter podcast. This is about to be a recipe for disaster, and I hate to say that, man. We got Iran going on. I don't know what the hell that's going to end up. You know that's affecting travel. We got threats of attacks or surprise attacks. Then on top of that, you got you're not the TSA people ain't getting paid. Government shutdown. They're not getting. A lot of them haven't got paychecks in 30 days. You got disgruntled employees up there. Then you also got employees up there who just don't care. Because anytime you start losing faith in your employer and getting paid, even if you at work, human nature is to not take it as serious as you should. You know what I mean? You up there like,
Yep.
man, I don't even know if I'm getting paid for these hours.
Yep.
So you ain't getting good service. You ain't getting careful service. And then on top of all that, we going into one of the busiest travel times, spring break. Stay off the plane if you can. You know, some people have to travel for work. Some people just may have planned trips that they paid for and their kids looking forward to it. You know, certain circumstances I can understand, but if you do go, just be cautious and try to do your due diligence as far as researching where you flying, how delayed the delays they've been having, maybe even see what time is the better time to at least have a chance to get out of here somewhat on time. Cause I wouldn't want to even if I had to, I definitely don't want to be sitting around no airport for hours and I don't know what might happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what they like to do shit.
Yeah.
When it's a bunch of people just sitting around and they can hit a bunch of people at one time on some terror, some attack type stuff, you just never know. So just be careful out there, y'all, if you do have to travel. And as a matter of fact, staying on the topic, real quick, and then we're gonna get into this Usher, Justin Bieber. It just been exposed exactly how the argument went, what it was about. We're gonna get into that in just a quick second. But staying on the subject of this dangerous airport and air travel situation, coming from TMZ, two pilots killed after plane collides with fire truck at LaGuardia Airport. LaGuardia Airport plane crashed into fire truck, and they got dramatic audio of it. Shoot. A collision between a plane and a fire truck on the runway at New York's LaGuardia Airport overnight killed two pilots and injured dozens of people, according to authorities. Audio from the air traffic control when plane collided with the fire truck at New York Airport. Someone says, "Stop, truck one, stop. We are dealing with an emergency earlier, and I messed up." Hold on, I think I got the audio, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second.
Truck 1 and Company with Vardy Tower requesting to cross 4 at Delta. Truck 1 and Company, cross 4 at Delta. Truck 1 and Company crossing 4 at Delta. Frontier 4195 to stop there, please. Stop, truck 1, stop. Stop, truck 1, stop. Stop, truck 1, stop. Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000. Jet 646. Jet 646, I see you collide with vehicle there, just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicle's are responding to you now.
Is the runway closed?
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000. Heading 2000, go around, Delta 2603.
Your tower.
Truck 32, runway 4 is closed, correct? Yep. Go on to runway 4 now. Proceed on runway 4, you have access. Frontier 4195, I got the word that we're going to be closed for a little while. If you weren't prepared to return to the ramp, let me know.
Yeah, we got stuff in progress for that, man. That wasn't good to watch.
Yeah, I know I was here. I tried to reach out to my staff, and we were dealing with an emergency earlier, and I messed up.
No, man, you did the best you could.
Dude said he messed up. If you couldn't quite hear, he was trying to the air traffic controller from the call center or whatever they call that. Said he was already dealing with another emergency, and then he seen the truck was headed towards the plane or it was about to be collision. He said, "Stop, and I guess he didn't get the message in time. Accident happened, and two pilots killed. Now the audio captured the moments leading up to the tragedy, with the fire truck initially receiving permission to cross the runway. But then an air traffic controller abruptly said, "Stop." Seconds later, controller adds Jazz 646, "I see you collided with a vehicle." There were 72 passengers and 4 crew members on board, and 41 of them were injured, according to Catherine Garcia, executive director of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, which operates the airport. Garcia said 32 of the victims have already been released from the hospital, while others are being treated for serious injuries. She added that 2 people in the fire truck were also injured and taken to a hospital where they're listed in stable condition. What's more, Garcia said the airport will be shut down until at least 2 p.m. Monday, so it's still shut down now as we speak, which probably got It's probably no telling what kind of delays they got going on at LaGuardia.
Yeah. LaGuardia, you shut
Mm-hmm.
down damn near a whole that
Till 2 p.m., meaning all planes are grounded. None can even arrive. So that's a chain reaction. No
Yeah.
planes can arrive or leave. So that's oh man, till 2 p.m. She said some of the passengers from the Air Canada flight were reunited with family members at the carrier's LaGuardia ticket counter. Mm, mm, mm. But when stuff is underfunded,
Yeah.
people ain't getting paid.
You cutting corners and
You
shit.
cutting corners. Everybody, hey, look, what we always say, man. Emails and phones is cool, but ain't nothing like being right there. You know, I say that all
Yeah.
the time. Like when you got to talk to somebody, like text messages are cool, emails cool, Zoom, all that shit is cool. But nothing beat boots on the ground or meeting with somebody face to face.
Yep.
And this is what we're dealing with here. They I'm guessing, cutting corners. They trying to handle a lot of shit from the behind the scenes over the phone and through I don't want to call it text, but whatever form of messages they send messages through, you know, through phone or through systems, and they probably ain't got, and I know they don't have enough people out there. These motherfuckers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can see them at all times, and they will stop a lot of that. But when you got probably not enough people out there or barely any workers out there controlling traffic, and you doing everything by phone, this what it gets you.
Yeah. You out there operating with skeleton crews and shit.
On something this serious.
Got people overburdened and shit like that.
But we
Like
spending,
like Grandma Kathy said, they're like that air traffic control probably was working a 20-hour shift.
huh?
I said Grandma Kathy had said in the comment that air traffic announcer probably was working a 20-hour shift.
Right. Yep. And now you can't even blame them. And that's another chain reaction to all this shit is that the workers who are there, you working them to the ground, and you can't even reprimand nobody or blame them for malpractice or messing up. You know, you can't.
Yeah.
So it's just a shit show, man. When you add it all up, it's like, man, stay away. I can't go to I can't do no airport. And like I said, I was planning on flying like in the next couple weeks. No way. No way. I'm not flying shit. Anything I'll be doing will be in the car, or I'll just be staying my ass at home. I'm not fooling with this.
Yeah.
This right here is, to me, is a direct result of not paying people and like you said, working with a skeleton crew. How the hell a fire truck then collided and killed 2 pilots? And what do you think? The truck took out the front and the nose just failed?
That's the only thing that I'm thinking. Like it just knocked out that front wheel and it did like a nosedive.
Yeah, because that's the only way I would see like just flat out 2 pilots died. Nobody, luckily ain't nobody on the plane died, but damn, I feel for the 2 pilots. You just
Yeah.
doing your job and you done fucking landed. When you be in the air, I don't care how much you fly, you feel good when them wheels touch back to ground. I know
Yeah,
I
no,
do.
for sure.
You be up in the air. Sometimes I be thinking like, this some crazy shit. I'm thousands and thousands of miles in the air,
Man.
depending on physics and this machinery that's man-made.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking shit at any moment the fucking wing could just pop off. A nigga ain't screwed it on good.
Oh no,
But anyway.
I'll be making sure I don't think that, not especially not while I'm on that motherfucker. I want everything attached to
Hey,
it.
don't tell me you don't be looking at that wing and noticing how that bitch be shaking.
Oh, that won't be oh, that wouldn't be taken
That's
off.
that little fuck with you a little bit. But we all feel good as hell when them wheels touch that ground.
Yep.
My motherfuckers get to clapping and whatever, especially if you had hella turbulence. But my whole point is, I just like to really feel the impact of what to happen. I like to put myself like kind of how that. So this pilot, they done hit the ground. They on the ground. Taxiing, the most safest, calmest part is when you just roll into wherever you going, and then they die, man. Because a fire truck, and it ain't shit. It's not the fire truck fault. I'm sure he was following the orders they told him to go through.
Yep. And that's LaGuardia. That's a busy ass airport.
Hell yeah.
Busy ass airport.
Can't do it. Can't do it. You got to be careful, man. So that's the travel warning, y'all. As we like to be a safe community. Just that's the news on the air travel. I hate to see it, and if you have to travel, be safe. But now, Justin Bieber and Usher get into an altercation, a very heated altercation of all places, a Beyonce and Jay-Z party. Well, I just pictured all type of demons floating around in that party. All type of little demons around in that party, just hopping in and out of bodies, and then that's just my visual. That ain't got to be your visual. But that's my visual. And once we get word of this altercation, speculation fly. What is it about? Because we didn't get any word, but as C-Tuck said, some word was gonna come out. Somebody gonna say something.
Yeah.
And so what we got was kind of a description of why it took place, kind of how it took place. This is all alleged, but this is from inside sources. So I'm gonna break down what the inside sources said, and then me and C-Tuck are gonna react, and then we're gonna go to the comments. So please put your comments in on this Usher, Bieber, or whatever you want to comment on, because we're gonna go to the comments after this. So this is what they saying happened. They saying that Usher, first of all, was the initiator of the altercation. And the reason why Usher initiated the altercation is he has been felt disrespected or slighted by Justin Bieber for quite some time. This is what the insider is saying. Saying that Usher feels like Justin Bieber owes him more respect because if it wasn't for Usher, Justin Bieber wouldn't be a famous singer or successful or whatever you want to say. Usher says Justin Bieber owes him that. And so
shit, if it wasn't for Usher, a lot of shit wouldn't happen to Justin Bieber.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. That's what I said. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna just break down what they saying, then we're gonna tear it up and read between all the lines. So Usher said this has been brewing for quite some time. And so they say Usher pulled up on Justin Bieber at the event. When I say pulled up, I mean walked up on him. And was very forceful and very aggressive in the way he approached Bieber. And they say that Usher pretty much wanted to fight, but didn't out of respect for Jay-Z and Beyonce. They also say there was some money that Justin Bieber felt like he had been that entitled to that he didn't get, and Justin Bieber, which caused him to be aggressive back with Usher, is Justin Bieber felt that Usher didn't protect him, bringing him into this game and introducing him to Diddy and L.A. Reid and just the whole industry. He felt like Usher didn't protect him. And so they went on and back and forth and back and forth. And then until somebody broke it up. And then that's pretty much the basis of the altercation. So what we now know from sources that we didn't know before is actually who started it, in a sense. People speculate that if Usher would have came to Justin Bieber calmly, respectfully, people who witnessed it feel like Justin Bieber, they might have had a cool talk because Justin Bieber was actually, they say, in a good mood and kind of like like really in a bubbly sort of like mood. So it was Usher who came with the according to reports, it was Usher who came with the funky energy, and then Justin Bieber kind of returned the favor and used that to get some anger or some inner anger towards Usher or everybody. It gave him a chance to bring it out. Just see Tuck, you kind of alluded to what you thought about it, but go ahead and repeat it and explain what you think about. Now that
No,
you kind of know how it went.
yeah, I mean, shit. Like, especially if Justin was in that motherfucker just minding his own business, how you gonna come up there roller skating up on me like this a damn roller derby and shit, all
Mm-hmm.
aggressive and shit, and then trying to call talking about I owe you something like shit. You really owe me an apology after knowing
Right,
all of the shit that he done been through
right,
and stuff that you really could have helped avoid and shit, or like he ain't protect him because he ain't take him away from that soon as he found out that that's what was going on.
right,
So
right,
Justin ain't wrong with what he talking about.
right,
And
right.
for him to have the audacity to even come over and blow down like that, that's just ridiculous.
That scene, to me, that's almost like guilty energy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you played a role, and Justin ain't been fooling with you, and now you feeling a kind of way, even though you know that you is a big part of all this trauma he going through,
Yep.
and he want to separate himself from it. Like Usher want Justin Bieber to give him the type of respect and treat him in a way where it separates Usher from it, meaning like, no, Usher, you ain't do me wrong, but everybody else did, type of thing. And it's like, nah, you in the same boat as all of them.
Yep.
And they say it just reached a boiling point at that point. But I, I was surprised that knowing that everything going on, I was surprised to hear that Usher was the one that came with that energy like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't think he had approached it like in an aggressive manner, but like, yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
So where do you think they go from here? Where do you think it's gonna be how would the fallout of all of this?
Shit, I think it might just be business as usual, man. You know, when something like that happen, the bottom fall out, and then all of the information just snowball from there. And I think that's probably what's gonna happen, especially that Justin, but like that's like the bear you on that you don't want to poke on no shit like that. Because ain't no telling how much stuff he done got buried and suppressed that he ain't information that he ain't released.
Yeah. Let's go to the chat. Pull the comments from some. See what they saying in the chat. They said, and then they said before this happened, they said Justin Bieber was with his wife and his friends having a great time.
Just minding his business.
Minding his business.
One ain't worry about it.
Enoch says Bieber needs to stay away from those demons. Island Girl says it's a shit show. Enoch also says Usher is a devil. Why didn't he send his kids there? Why didn't he send his kids there? He gave Justin to L.A. Reid as well. Gerald seems like said this is giving stock syndrome. Usher is forgetting that he gave Justin to Diddy and also thrown him to the wolves in Hollywood. Justin want no parts of Usher because he's trying to change the past. That's kind of like what I was alluding to or kind of saying. Usher trying to erase the past or trying to separate himself. He want Bieber to be like, yeah, man, it wasn't you. You know, me and you cool. But nah, Bieber is not looking at it like that. And it's just a crazy situation, man. That's a crazy situation.
And it's only March.
Right.
All this stuff happening. It's only March in 2026.
Yep. It's crazy, man. So that is the rundown of basically the Usher Bieber situation. All I can tell you is people do not look at celebrities the way we used to, which is a good thing, but it's really playing out. I don't know if y'all saw the Justin Timberlake footage.
Man, he got a little Ike Turner video.
Mm-hmm. Justin Timberlake, and it just what I really got out of the footage was that, man, people just ain't caring about celebrities like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like people just in general ain't giving the celebrities as much as they used to.
Right.
Because that cop was like, Justin was trying to tell him so many different ways. Hey, I'm Justin Timberlake. He was like, yeah, well, Timberlake your ass about the car and put these cuffs on. Like type shit.
Basically.
Like, here we go, y'all.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Is this your? So the reason for the stop is because you're veering off to the left, and then you're not stopping at the stop signs. Yeah. Sorry about that. Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is it? It's just a rental. It's a rental? Okay. Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box? Let me check. What are you visiting? Yeah, I'm on tour. What are you doing? I'm on a world tour. A what? A world tour. Doing what? Hard to explain.
What do you mean hard to explain?
That's what I was saying.
I'm on a world tour, like world tour doing what?
All you gotta do is say singing, motherfucker.
Yeah, hard to explain. He trying to celebrity his way up out of it, and it ain't working. And full disclaimer, I've always been a big Justin Timberlake fan. But he's had repeated driving under the influence, and you can kill people. Like, that ain't nothing to play with, and you keep doing it. These celebrities think they can just do whatever. One of the most dangerous and selfish things you can do is continue to get behind the wheel out of your mind like he is right now. You can kill people who innocent, who driving, who obeying the law.
Yep.
So I am a Justin Timberlake fan, but I don't, like I said, we fair is fair, and this ain't right.
Not at all.
Not at all. So I'm gonna continue to let this play, but this ain't the first time. Justin Timberlake has numerous DUIs and stops and shit. He just don't get it. He think the fact that he on a world tour.
It's just a rental. It's a rental? Okay. Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box? Let me check. What are you visiting? Yeah, I'm on tour. What are you doing? I'm on a world tour. A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
What?
Hard to explain. A world tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
You have a license with you?
Yeah, I do.
And then you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that.
They said, come on out the car, Justin Timberlake.
Heel to toe.
1,000, 2,000, 3,1,000, 4,1,000, 5,1,000.
All right, that's all good.
All right. By the way, these are like really hard tests.
So the way this device works, you put your lips over it and you blow into it like you're blowing up. No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Nah.
All right. At this point, based on the observations, you're under the arrest for suspicion of driving while intoxicated.
There has to be a moment of talking.
No. Not anymore.
Please help me.
Not anymore.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
This
Can
is,
I?
This is the registration of the vehicle. Just make sure it stays with the vehicle, okay?
I have his phone.
Yeah. Yep.
Can you guys please just do me a favor because you loved bye 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 or
I'm
like
happy.
sexy back?
I'm
Like,
happy.
do me a favor. Let me ask him if he wants me to give him his phone.
Yeah. I mean,
This is insane.
So it's not going to be. So the reason for the stop is because of.
So you see his, I don't know if that's his manager or whoever that was. He tried to come in and say, can you let him go? Because he's saying bye, bye, bye. Or bring sexy back.
You're going to have his ass perform that shit right on the spot.
Mm-hmm. He'll perform it for you right now. If you let us go. But like I said, man, that ain't nothing to play with. And the celebrity world, people just ain't enamored by celebrities no more like that.
No.
You could just tell even in that interaction, like even if the cop was still gonna do his job and go for it, he still was like literally letting them know, like, who, what do you think? You Justin Timberlake? All right, well, get out the car. and it's crazy, but let me tell a quick story about myself, and you know, I'll be full transparency. I had a situation probably about 2018, maybe even 2017. It was quite some time ago, probably 2017, maybe even 16. It was a while ago, maybe 10 years. And I went out on a night, and I had a date. I was with a date, and I had shots on shots. We went to like 3 different places, and I had like so many shots of Patron at every place we went to. Like we went to 3, because let me see, we went to Pinecrest, then we went to like 3 different spots, and I had like each spot I had enough to drink and be like go home after that. I'm trying to give you a full, like I kicked it where it should have just been 1 spot. I did 3 spots like that.
Damn.
And so after the last spot, I think the last spot was Floods. I believe it was Floods. I know it was in Warrensville, because what happened was I'm shooting up Harvard, wherever there were Highland Hills. You know where Highland Hills is?
Yeah.
So I'm shooting up against me and my date. I'm shooting up driving my truck, and Highland Hills pulled me over. Y'all, I had to have about 12 shots of Patron minimum, because I know I had 2 or 3 doubles at least at each spot. You know what I'm saying? So I had hella Patron. So they pulled me over. First thing he do while I'm in the car is he get me in the car, like ask me to say the alphabet and skip this letter. But one thing about me, I can, even being like that, I can lock the fuck in. Like I have that ability. Like I locked in, like as if I wasn't even drunk no more or nothing. So they asked me to say the alphabet. I did that, skipping letters, and they was asking me all kind of shit. Then they did finally ask me to get out the car. See, Tuck, when I got out that car, they had me do all that shit like Justin Timberlake, right?
Yeah.
And y'all know I'm crazy. crazy athlete, and I stay in great shape. Like I do work out, keep myself in good shape. Bruh, I was so scared. I was doing all that shit like I was a Matrix nigga. Like I was walking the line. I didn't mess up on nothing. Like I ain't stumble. I ain't nothing. I was walking toe to toe. Every little stupid thing. Hold your hand up, go this way, rub this way, do your leg. I was in my head. I was even like, damn, I'm killing this shit. Then the
and
officer,
everything.
yep, everything. I didn't stumble, nothing. Then the officer was like, just like he asked him, he was like, I'm gonna ask you, would you adhere, or whatever the term they use for a blow test? I said I refused it because I knew I was cooked. And like I refused it, and he asked me 3 times, and each time he asked me, he would ask me to do more of this outside shit, walk on this, hop on one leg. I mean, like all type of crazy stuff. Long story short, and meanwhile, I'm like, Lord, if you let me out of this, I won't never do this again. I don't even do that. Like even that was a one time, and I know the dangers of drunk driving, and just I never did that. I was the type to have my car sitting outside, and I would Uber or ride with my friends just if I had a couple drinks. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I was really like, fuck, I done got the first one time I did something stupid. So anyway, the third and last time he asked me after I did all the walking in the line and bending all that stuff, bro, that boy said, all right, man, I'm gonna let you go. Drive safe. I couldn't believe it.
Man,
I said
what? Even after you refused to
I
breathalyze?
refused it, and I refused it 3 times. He asked me once, I refused. Then he made me do more things. He asked me again, then he made me do more things. Then the third time, I refused it, and I thought I was going to jail. He let me go, and told me to go and get in the car, drive home safe. And if y'all not from here, y'all don't know Highland Hills. They don't fucking play.
At all.
Highland Hills don't play. So I got to give you all that context of why. And let me tell you, on that ride home, that was when I was like, I will never, thank you, God, and I will never, ever, 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 never drive drunk, do no stupid shit like that, ever, ever, ever again.
Man, I remember
Never did.
I heard this story about this lady. She had this condition to where when she eat like carbs and stuff like that, like bread or anything like that, her body wasn't properly breaking it down.
Okay.
It was like fermenting it.
Okay.
And so one day she had went out to eat and she had like 1 or 2 glasses of wine and she wasn't drunk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Got pulled over, blew like a 3 point something in the breathalyzer. They're like, what the hell? She like you said you had 2 glasses of wine. She's like, yeah, that's it. And then they took her to jail and everything. And then she was like, no, I gotta be something wrong. But then when they did a blood test on her, that's how they found out, and they ended up dropping all the charges on her.
Oh, so she got off like that.
Man, that shit was wild.
Damn. Yeah, man. So I ain't, but see, that's what I said. Look, I ain't perfect. Nobody perfect. I ain't perfect. But damn, Justin Timberlake done had a million chances. Why is you, and then with all your money, I ain't even got Justin Timberlake. I don't got a tenth of his money. And he can't figure out a way to not be, that's totally irresponsible. Like you got means to have somebody driving you or
Yeah,
whatever, instead of driving drunk, risking other people's lives. And he still, to me, ain't taking this shit serious.
right.
You know what I'm saying? He still ain't taking this shit serious because he keep doing it. And if you watch more and more of the footage, you'll see him like joking and shit. What up, Luch? I'm about to be done in about 10 minutes. What's going on with the show?
Hey, man,
What you think,
tell
Tech?
everybody I said I like it.
Yeah, my brother said he like it. He said what?
I said I'm gonna have some morning coffee. Call me when you're done with the show.
Okay. Yeah, man. So what you think, C-Tuck, about all that, man?
Man, just wild work, man. Wild work.
She texted just wild work. That's just wild work.
Yeah. Wild work. You
Let's
got
go to the comments. What y'all saying in the comments? Somebody said Timberlake. I think, look, Grandma Kathy done called him Timberland. Hey, yo, you can't put that bad news on Timberland. It's Timberlake. Grandma Kathy. Grandma Kathy done called him Timberland.
Man, not
Timberland done
Timbo.
caught a shot on the show this morning.
Not
He ain't
Timothy.
get nothing. Huh?
Said not Timothy.
Yeah, not Timothy. The beat maker. So she said Timberlake is crazy. What else we got in here? Vanetta said she just want victims to receive justice. I guess she's talking about the Justin situation.
The other Justin.
Somebody said, wait, Flo, why do you want you to bend over? That right there would have had me thinking, what the fuck do you want me to do? Man, I was so busy trying to get out of that. At least I was following every order to the T. I didn't even think what was going on. But I ain't gonna lie.
Stanky leg. Oh, that shit.
I killed the fucking, I killed it. Like, I'm telling you, see, I couldn't believe it because I had so much to drink. I was like, man, I can't even believe I'm executing all this stuff. That was nothing but God saying. Because, like I told you, I'm not lying. I never do that either. That might have been why God gave me some grace on that one. I ain't one of the people drive like that all the time and then just happen to get pulled over. Like, anybody that know me know I don't play. Like, people would be mad at me I so much don't do it. Be like, man, you ain't even had that much. I'm like, I just don't. If I have more than one drink, I ain't driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I think maybe that's why God gave me grace on that one, man. Because he know, like, I don't do that. And I ain't did it since then. You know what I'm saying? I was like, First of all, it's dangerous and irresponsible. And second of all, it's too many other things you can do besides do that. You know, just spend, I always believe I spend the $20 Ubering versus driving drunk, and that costs way more than $20, $30. If
for sure
you hurt somebody, you get caught, you kill somebody, you're going to be like, man, I should just pay the $20, $25 Uber ride. So I've always believed in whether my car is outside or not, if I've been drinking, man, just take an Uber. That's why I don't feel sorry for Justin, man, because you don't even got to do Uber. You could fly out, just get driven in a nice SUV.
Or he ain't got to leave wherever he can have somebody just go get it for him.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even got to be. So I'm looking at him like,
it ain't no excuse for dog.
No. Why is you even just driving and you that fuck? That's what I said. No excuse. And the judge or whoever should throw the book at his ass. Cause you just don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got all the means to not be doing this shit, but you still doing it.
He can perform sexy back and all that shit you was talking about in jail.
Right. But we come to that time, y'all, where we get to hear our favorite song on the bike dancing. Oh, we did hit the studio, see?
Oh, you did?
Yep. But I got your people info, so if you need it, you know. Get your hands up. Ladies and gentlemen, seats up.
Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, baby. Giving you these thoughts, views, and opinions, making sure backsides covered, no Diddy. Shout out to the Wake and Bakers and the Coffee Crew. From YouTube to Spotify, I love all my subscribers. Can't forget about the trolls in the comments. Thank you for putting extra eyes on the content. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, tap in.
All right, y'all, everybody. It's been a great show. Appreciate you, C-Tuck. C-Tuck said he out. See y'all tomorrow. Got a lot to do today. Got coaching sessions and everything. C-Tuck, I will hit you up. I got some stuff going on to put you on the game of what's going on. And as always, we love y'all, but we are out.